That is what happens when you get like 12 inches of snow and the wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. This is I think this is the 13th day in a row where we have had below freezing temperatures. Actually, today is supposed to warm up, and I got this pond in the back of my house. I've been trying to get up enough nerve to get out there on the ice and do some ice fishing, and I'm bored out of my mind. Everything is frozen up. I haven't been fishing in like 2 weeks. It's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna actually go out here and I'm gonna kind of feel around this ice and see if it's stable enough. And I'm gonna go, if it is, I'm gonna go kind of rig up some ice fishing stuff. I don't have any technique specific rods for this, but I do have some ultralight stuff that I think would work with like some 4-pound tests, my crappie fishing, pan fishing stuff, which will work for what I want to do. And then I'm gonna go to my father-in-law's and get a chainsaw and I'm gonna cut a hole in this ice. So let's go out here and see if it's gonna be safe. It's a beautiful day, the sun's out, and it's gonna be like today or never. So we're gonna go out there and check it out. Let's go. Echo, is it okay if we borrow some of your food to try to catch some fish through the ice? Yeah, it's okay. All right, thank you. I won't take many. Here is my bait. This is our gecko echo food. So I got these little mealworms in here. I'm gonna pour some of them out and grab some and put them in a little cup. These should make pretty good bait for bluegill, crappie. Just got these little mealworms. You can get them at any pet store pretty much. So I'm just gonna pick me out about 10 of these. All right, let's go get our tackle together and venture out on the ice and see what happens. All right, we're gonna grab my little ultralight. Like I said, I don't do this. I mean, the last time the ice has been thick enough for me to ice fish was probably like 7 years ago. I didn't have a day off to where I could get out there, and it only lasted for a few days. So I just got a 7-foot medium ultralight, 7-foot ultralight rod, 4-pound test. It's an old quantum reel, does pretty good. This is just a Daiwa Spinmatic, yeah, Spinmatic X. It's actually a pretty good, inexpensive little ultralight rod. So I got this little 32nd ounce crappie jig on there. I think I'm gonna take this off and just put a 32nd ounce jig head on there, something chartreuse, because that water is kind of dark down there. Walking in a winter wonderland. Go, beautiful day. Air temps are like 24 out here, but it feels really nice. You guys up in northern country, Minnesota, Michigan, you're laughing at me right now, but we don't get cold for that long typically around here. Typically we get like 4 or 5 days of below freezing, then it warms back up, and then we'll get a few more days below freezing, but it's been a long stretch. The wind's blowing a little bit. So let's go down here. I'm gonna check this ice. I'm real curious to see if I can get out here. All right, I've made a little trail out on the ice. I took a little pickaxe and kind of got a little hole going in the ice. I'm gonna take this little cup here and kind of dip the water out, but I don't know, I haven't heard any cracking or popping, so I'm actually on the ice now. I noticed there are some kind of soft spots out here. Definitely a soft spot right there. It looks like somebody's actually been fishing right there already. The hole cut. So I got my little pickaxe here and I dug a little hole. See, you got some snow melting right here. Sun's out, so I'm gonna take this little cup and try to dip this water out and see how deep this ice is, how thick it is. I'm thinking it's like 4 inches thick. I'm actually really nervous. Yeah, there we go. We got a hole down there. It's not as thick as I thought it was gonna be. So there's our hole. I don't know, I'm gonna go get a tape measure and measure this ice. Okay, I got a tape measure. I'm gonna see what we got here. Try to hook this on the bottom of the ice. I mean, it looks like, from what I can tell, I mean, it looks like we got like 5 inches of ice, maybe. From what I can tell here, I think we got at least 5 inches of ice here. And I mean, I know they say 3 inches is about the time when it gets a little bit safe to get out there. It's hard to grab. Yeah, that's grabbed on the back side of that. So, you know, six inch marks down in the water a little bit. You got some snow, so I'm thinking at least 5 inches of ice. I'm gonna try it. This isn't really where I wanted to punch a hole. There's a little brush pile. See these two little stakes right here? Straight off these stakes, about where that leaf is. In between me and that leaf, there's a brush pile out there. So that's kind of where I was wanting to pop a hole, but I'm gonna try this, and if I feel safe, then I will expand. Okay, I'm starting out with this little, so I think it's a 32nd ounce hair jig. Got a little mealworm on the back. First drop, see what happens. See if it'll even go down. There it is. This is weird. I might need a heavier jig. It's so light. Can't even tell if it's on the bottom yet. There it is. I would love to catch just one fish, or at least get a bite. Probably need to be out deeper, but I don't want to get out any deeper than this. The lake was kind of open out deeper a lot longer, so I just don't feel comfortable getting out there too far from the bank. I know I'm close to that brush pile. I'm actually a little bit away from it, but I don't know. We got some soft spots over there, and this is all new to me. I didn't want to get too close to those soft spots. Well, I'm gonna have to change baits, I think. Got two. This is my second hole, and I've got 0 bites. I'm gonna go with this little thing. This little flashy minnow deal. I don't know. Looks kind of cool. It's 32nd ounce. It's really light. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. I got out here, I tried it. I was a little bit nervous. It's something new to me, so you know, I kind of got comfortable out here. I poked 2 holes in the ice. I've got to take my daughter to her friend's house, so I was out here for about 30 minutes. I had 2 holes, did not get any bites. I just think if I maybe would have popped a couple more holes, and like I said earlier, I didn't want to really get out. You can see some of these these soft spots. I didn't want to get out too deep, too far away from the bank because I'm a little bit skittish. This is a new experience for me, but I'm glad I came out here and did it. It was fun, and I tried it, and now I'm ready for the ice to melt so I can dump my boat in the water and cover water that way. It seems just a little bit safer, but it was fun. You know, we don't get this opportunity very often, so I had to come out here and try it. So thanks for coming along on this little ice fishing adventure. Subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, bell notification, all of that. And I tried to catch fish, man. It's all new to me, but I just wanted to come out here for the experience. But wait, there's more. That's right, I'm gonna go again. Day 2, didn't catch anything yesterday, but I'm gonna go out there and try it again. Now we got warmer temperatures today. It's like 40 degrees. Yesterday, it kind of hovered around 31, 32, 33, and the snow is really soft on the ice. But I'm gonna be very cautious. I'm gonna try to get out there. I've got a little bit more time. I got about an hour today. And man, I just want to catch a fish. I've upgraded my tools, my arsenal. I went to Walmart and I bought some crappie nibs because the old power bait that I had, it was completely dry, as hard as a rock. So I got some fresh crappie nibs and like a chartreuse. And I also grabbed my wife's strainer spoon so I can dip the ice out of the holes. So let's go out there and see if I can even get out on the ice. I hope it's not too soft. I'm gonna grab my pickaxe and my snow shovel. Got my cameras, got my rod. I kind of thought about it a little bit. I'm gonna throw a marabou jig, tie that sucker on, and hopefully I can get a bite. I think if I put that crappie nibble on there and I get a couple different holes and move around, hopefully I can get a bite. I just want to catch one fish. I may not have this opportunity for many more years, so I want to take advantage of it. So let's get out there and see what happens. I'm gonna try these little black and yellow marabou jigs. They're 64th ounce. And marabou just has a really good action cold water, and that's a little bit too long. So what I will do is you don't want to cut this off because it makes it unnatural looking, so you just want to pinch it. So I'm going to come over here to my trash can, grab my trash can right here actually, and I want it to be about that length. So I'm just going to start pinching. Just start pinching these fibers off. Just pinch that marabou. I want it a little bit shorter than that. I want to have a little action. If it's too long, they'll grab the back of it and they won't get it. I'll thin it out a little bit too, I think. There we go. See if that works. Oh yeah, crappie nibs. Grab a couple of these. Got my marabou jig tied on. Tip it up a little bit. Put a couple of these on there. Hopefully that scent will draw them to the hole. I don't know. Let's see. Let's drop it down and see what happens. All right, we're gonna make a change. I'm gonna put a jig head on there, 32nd ounce jig head, and just load it with crappie nibs. Seems to work pretty good. Soft, this ice is a little bit soft out here. Just gotta be careful. Not going over there. Good place to die. Got a bite. A bite. 2 bites. All right. Well, let's try this hole over here.
There we go. Oh, I had one. Dang it. Pulled off. I had a bite. I had a fish. God. I had a fish. Bite. Come on. Got him. All right. I caught a fish. I caught a fish. Check it out, guys. I mean, you know, a little pumpkin seed, but I'm excited. That was awesome. I had another bite, loaded up, and dropped this thing all the way down to the bottom. I just felt a little tick, little tick, little tick. So, success. What's up? Looky there. Godzilla. I caught me one of them suckers. I had a good bite over there, and I missed him. He loaded up pretty good, and then I dropped back down all the way to the bottom and had to let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then I felt a little tick, and I caught this little pumpkin seed. So man, I'm stoked. I mean, first fish under the ice in forever. Don't get this opportunity very often. I know it's not no hog. You guys up north are laughing at me right now, but it feels good to get a bite. I have not got my line stretched in, it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks. So that little fish right there just made my day. So hey, thanks for coming along on this little ice fishing in Southeast Missouri adventure. Happy to have this one. Hit that thumbs up if you appreciate my content. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'm gonna go try to catch one more. I've got about another 15 minutes to fish. So till next time.